When 1.3 released, the developers at Relogic attempted to make NPCs less dumb by allowing them to fight back from enemies. Unfortunately, they really sucked at it. Anyone who's ever saw an NPC fight back in 1.3 knows that not only do they deal minimal damage, they're absolute f***ing cowards who take 20 years to fire a shot. F***ing useless. In 1.4 though, Terraria NPC's combat abilities got a huge boost. While they're still massive cowards, they did gain the ability to increase their damage as the game progressed, allowing them to keep up somewhat with the insane health and damage boosts of enemies in Master Mode. Knowing this, what would be the most powerful NPC attack then? Well, all NPCs attack differently. If you were to include fire rate or range into the equation, the answer is hands down the Princess and a Resonant Scepter. It attacks so good that even players use it. But that answer is boring. What's more interesting is the most damaging single attack they can deal, and today, that's what we're gonna look at. First, let's go through every NPC and eliminate all of those who obviously deal no damage. I tested every NPC's damage against a blue slime in a world with all boosts except the Advanced Combat Techniques 2, which aren't available on Tmod. This won't give us an exact damage number, especially due to the plus or minus 15 damage randomization that Terraria has, but it will eliminate all the stragglers. In the end, here are the results. Most NPCs deal somewhere between 60 and 100 damage per shot, but there are a few that excel. Some are unexpected, like the Party Girl, a pre-hard mode NPC, which deals almost double the damage of the next best pre-hard mode NPC, the Harms Dealer, which is to be expected since she is using an explosive as a weapon. The overall leaders, though, are obviously going to be hard mode NPCs. The Truffle, the Pirate, and the Cyborg are the top 3, and the only 3 which deal over 200 damage per hit. Keeping these 3, we've narrowed it down to the Finalists, so we can do some baseline testing for each of the 3. I loaded up a world with no boosts, and we're going to go determine their baseline damage. The first one up, the Truffle, excels handily, dealing around 40 damage to enemies. The Pirate, however, takes the lead. While the bullets he fires only deal damage in the 20s, the cannonballs routinely knock that number into the 50s, enough to knock out the Truffle from the competition. And now, lastly, there's the Cyborg. Can it beat the Pirate? Well, at first it seems like it only deals damage in the 20s and 30s, even less than the Pirate. Then, oh, what's this? 99 damage? Huh. Well, it turns out that the Cyborg, like the Pirate, has 2 weapons. It can either use the rocket launcher or the proximity mine launcher. While the base damage may be rather low in the 30s, the proximity mine launcher has a special ability where stationary mines deal triple damage. So if we can get a Cyborg to hit a slime with a stationary proximity mine, it'll absolutely demolish the damage count of any other NPC. Knowing this, I loaded up my vanilla 1.4.4 world, which, unlike the first world, could have Advanced Combat Techniques 2 active. Setting up a slime statue, all I needed to do was lure a slime onto a stationary mine. So, boom, 679 damage. Hello, if you're part of the 82.5% of my audience who aren't subscribed, I ask you to subscribe. Here's a video about making Terraria unplayable that you might be interested in. Either way, thank you for watching, and good day and goodbye.